Hello everybody and how's it going? Welcome back to another day in this beautiful planet of Pandora. Just look at how gorgeous all of this scenery is, man. Over the a literal dumpster fire? Put me in, man. Call me revolutionary, brother. Oh. So, since last Friday, hold on. There we go. Since last Friday, hold, I can see. Ba 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 blah 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 blah. I'm trying to find a good balance here in the boop, 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 with my audio, cause you know that I didn't test shit whenever I was out in the boonies, man. Look, this weekend, did I do a lot? I played a lot of Satisfactory. That game has been real fun. I'm playing it multiplayer because it's more enjoyable for me that way. Oh, hello. Have we ever done that? Have we ever just like naturally found this? Do I want any of it? No. I'm a rich man. I don't need any more. Can the rich stop getting richer? I know we've been down this road before, and look. I'm no 1%er, okay? And I hold no love. I think, a little controversial. Do I think people's salaries should be, limited? Yeah, at some point it's a little superfluous, I'm not gonna lie. Look, if people could get like, a million a year is good enough, it's good enough. You know what I mean? Like then it reduces the pricing of the housing market, perhaps. Like I'm not saying everybody gets a million. I'm saying people get capped at a million. The problem is that's not really how the world works, is it? Not in terms of like limiting the salary. That's a given. More in terms of rich people don't actually fucking get money, right? They don't spend money. That's why they don't pay taxes. And again, this is coming from an expert layman in the subject, where I know what I've heard from other people. I'm an expert in my own manner. Some many people are saying this, and yeah, they get all of this like bank loans and shit like that because it's more beneficial for them because then they don't have to worry about taxes, and it's beneficial for the bank because they're paying those rates in prodigious amounts. Um, so I think we can all say fuck rich people. Ooh, hello. Wait, what? I bought this and no money has been spent? Wait, is your money going above the 99999 mark? New tech has been achieved. I think this is the final upgrade. Also, on a different note, what the fuck? Did that just buy it twice? Hold. Okay, we didn't lose all of our money. Just making sure I got it all. Okay, cool. Let's go. I was thinking over the weekend to look up some lovely. To look up some speed leveling strats because I've been told by many people on Reddit by looking up speedruns that levels 61 to 69, which I've apparently been erroneously saying that 61 is the max level. That is simply false. Apparently 69 is, which is a funny number and all that. It's I believe it is a market appropriate number to stop on. It's very funny. Funniest shit I've ever seen, Pickle Rick. And so I understand why they went that high, but at the same time, there's no achievement for reaching 69. There's only an achievement for reaching 61. And so, I'm not. I don't know. Do we go all the way to 69? Is it worth it? Like, obviously, for completion's sake, I'm probably gonna do it. But you know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't know why I'm wasting my time with you morons. Oh, I'm wasting my time because you guys killed me. Holy! Wait a second, I'm level 47. Why are you guys doing so much damage to me? Fuck you, fuck you. My blood wing is already broken. Masher me. There we go, save me. Right, we're picking up shit because we're no longer at max capacity. Can I keep selling? Does it keep counting my money? Because the first upgrade that I bought didn't take any of my money away. And so I'm thinking... Hello? Huh? Oh, it's because of these guys! These guys continue to haunt my dreams! It's just a gauntlet. Okay. That's fine then. We can keep going. Now, might we die because it took... Okay. Let's not get it started, fucker. Maybe if I just run faster than my bullets? Because, you know me, I got those pumped up kicks, brother. And, Crazy Earl. Crazy Earl people, many people are saying that he eats cars. With a fork? And a knife? No, just the fork, right? According to the annals of history? Yeah, level 69 apparently is the maximum level. Am I happy about that? Not entirely. Oh, speaking of, let's see, can I... It doesn't pause when I go into my... Oh, it does! Perfect! Okay, well, you can stay there for a second. Where are my challenges? Here they are. I've been told that you can glitch out... Oh, this is War Criminal. Become death? 10,000 enemies? This isn't right. I probably already have it. There is a glitch to get 20 for selling 2,000 weapons that you can apparently repeat. And it gives Merchant of Death. Yeah, of course I've already gotten it. But we might want to pay attention to this on a different character. But I don't particularly find it an engaging way to power level. I think, like, you know, speed runs and things like that are kind of fun. And so we may need to kind of find our own way. Apparently, Ned is a good place to go. Whenever you get that quest to kill those lovely werewolves, they drop quite a bit of, hold on.
Is this thing turned on? Look it, I ain't talking you about Jack.
They apparently hold quite a bit of XP to them. And then also in the later levels, Cromorax is pretty good. Cromorax is a level 61 Andy, right? I can't check, but I believe so. That's another reason why I thought maximum level only went to 61. Maybe they changed it. I don't know. Because this information that I'm looking at in my mind's eye, of course, because I do not have it open on my deluge of other monitors, which is just one, but you know, it doesn't hurt to dream. And it did say it was for the remastered version, and I believe this version that I'm currently playing, it belongs to 2023. I could be wrong, unless Steam lied to me. It's not when I acquired it, that's for damn sure. But it is whenever they updated it. Again, I could be wrong. Don't get me all twisted up in a bind, because they do like to be updating their games, especially whenever there's another Borderlands game coming out. Have you seen the atrocity that it is? I mean, you've seen the main menu. In every single Borderlands game, there's like a link to Borderlands 4. And look, guys, I know that the movie didn't go quite so well, but goddamn, you're already wanting, like, as soon as people are coming back from watching the movie and wanting a good experience, you're already like, hey, but look, next year, though, it's gonna be our biggest year yet, folks. Yeah, it's amazing to me that they are. Ooh, hello. It's amazing to me that they're continuing on. Did I take a wrong turn somewhere? I did.
It's time for my pound of flesh. For another pound of flesh.
The allergies haven't fully left yet. Again, I don't know how my other pollen deficient, or I guess trying to find a synonym for allergic to put a little bit of sauce in it, but I guess that's just a matter of a fact, right? Not everything needs to have sauce in it. Maybe, you know, you guys like eating fries without ketchup? I'm like, you know, I'll take it whenever I get them. It really depends on the mood. Also, what kind of crack are they putting on McDonald's ketchups, man? Those little packets. It feels like it's got a little bit more kick than the old Heinz party. There's something to it. I don't know if you ever dipped your, you know, put your ketchup on your double cheeseburger wrapping and then dip your fries in it. But there's something a little. I'm not gonna necessarily say a little off, but definitely a little sus. It's kind of like, you know, the crack cocaine that they put in Coke Zero. For legal reasons, that's a joke. That you know, artificial sweetener do be like extremely sweet, like more sweet than sugar. Which is that real? Is that possible? Chat, is this real? You know what I'm saying? Like it feels a little messed up, and maybe, you know, for many people in a good way. I used to be a Coke. I don't know if the recipe changed in the country that I'm living in, or if I simply overdosed. I used to be a big Coke Zero guy. Hold on, we can teleport to the beginning of this and not deal with any of this bullshit. I used to be a big Coke Zero guy. Okay, I would be, you know, I would be out there in the boonies drinking a little bit of Coke Zero, right, folks? And it used to matter. So it used to mean something to have a full box of like 20 Coke Zero cans. However, as time has gone on over the years, mayhaps the aspartame has altered my taste buds to find it too sweet. And now whenever I drink something like I've been, oh shit, did I no, it's not too bad. I just gotta kill some bandits. I did a side quest by mistake. That brings shame to my entire bloodline. Yeah, the aspartame has changed my DNA chemistry into thinking that sugar feels good to me. I know it feels good regardless. I mean, that's kind of like what kids cocaine is made out of, right? But you know what I'm talking about? Like, I've been drinking. Hold on, let me take a sip right now. I've been drinking full sugar Red Bull for the last, I want to say, 6 months. Definitely the beginning of the fiscal year. Mr. Goon? So I need 4 more guys. It's not the franchise, but it's pretty close. Yeah, I've been drinking the Red Bull, and it feels nicer than the Zero. And again, I'm not shitting on Zero, you know. I'm not gonna mention the 2 studies that say they're bad for you. And then nothing else, because everybody wants to literally take in like a spoonful of sugar with every sip. Me included, apparently. I'm no fucking exception. But you know, it feels weird. I can only handle it for like, there's these really small mini cans. One more me. Come on, come out of the house. I know you're up there. Come out. But you know, sorry. A little bit of a psycho arc going on, especially with you know, finding out the horror that I did a side quest is just, it shakes me down to my core. And you know, it's not the same Ripper, it's not the same man. I can't be stepping into this again because we've moved on so far from where we were before, and now I feel like I'm regressing in a way by coming back here and commiserating with these folks. I'm out. Yes, confirm. Out. Sorry. Oh, I hold in my powers. I hold. I hold in my hands the power of teleportation. There we go. English can be a little bit of a trick language, but you can always find your way around it. Pull a little adjective out of your sleeve, verb it here. You know what I'm saying? Some people still don't know what a verb or an adjective is, and I'm not gonna say that's shameful, but it's Is this a main quest to get booze for this motherfucker? Hold on. Don't tell me it is so. You are morally corruptible and I hate you. I hate your guts. Treacherous Landing. Give me there. Oh, I have teleports to everywhere? For the eyes to see? Can I go anywhere that I've ever been before? Middle of nowhere, I guess. I haven't been there yet, have I? Okay. Maybe I have. I definitely haven't been here in this playthrough, so I wonder if it like unlocks things you've already unlocked as you go through. I don't know why I'm hitting you, quite frankly. And I'm still going for chests. Look, there's. Ooh, that's why I'm still going for chests. Hold. I think I've already gotten a volcano, but this just like reignited my passion for video gaming. I have already gotten a volcano, but man, oh man, imagine. Oh, I don't know why I didn't pick it up. Let's pick it up and sell it, brother. It's the ultimate flex. You guys ever like get a a party hat in RuneScape and then you just like toss it in the trash bin for the flex? Because I feel like the people who farm really rare items and then toss them in the garbage are kind of doing society a favor by, keeping that item rare. And then it just kind of becomes a status symbol of I once held it, kind of like the One Ring. You can see my brain working in mysterious ways. Where are my explosive blood wings? Where are my fire blood wings, brother? Where are my artifacts? This is bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. So, we got 20 levels incoming. So we're at level 49. Somehow we got I think for completing the Nox DLC's main quest, we got a skill point, but I could be wrong. And therefore, so that's 49. And then if the legends are to be true, we have 20 points, which means we can go down the street, grab this, and then grab Hair Trigger. Am I crazy? Am I taking crazy pills? Has this always been like a factor of 20 that we've been able to I know not everything, right? Because the max level used to be 40 or some shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like I know we've come a long way. Bruce? Bad mother. You gotta love the minor censorship. You can possibly fill out the void. Where am I crazy? What am I doing? What am I doing? Where's my booze? Is it just like randomly out there? I thought I was picking these up earlier. Am I just killing people? Is it just dropping from you guys? Oh my god, it is. I'm such a dummy. Alright, let's go back. Let's backtrack a little bit. Have we killed everybody while we were talking? Were we being a little psychotic? Looks like we were. The music is dying down, therefore all enemies belong to my soul collecting. You guys ever think about how it's fucked up? Like obviously a little bit when no, you know what? Let's not get into it. For some reason, I thought that yarn was that little thread was good to follow. It was not. As soon like the second, that's the good thing, right? Kind of got a motor in my brain that keeps on like churning out bullshit, and then whichever one smells the floweriest is the one I pull out from the hat to grace the thine lovely years. But it's good to be a little self-aware and understand that not every pearl that comes out is gonna be perfectly round. Some of them are gonna be like deformed and really fucked up. So it's good to recognize those as they come, and then you know, kind of put the brakes a little bit. Enjoy the time that you have left on this earth without spitting out too much detritus out into the not only the public eye but just for society. You think it's you ever think how fucked up it is that anybody can say anything they want these days? And I don't mean, you know, without consequence. I just mean that everybody has a platform, right? In many ways that's good because you know, it's not in the hands of the monarchy, I guess, or you know, the news outlets. But at the same time, not everybody should have the right of free speech, I guess. Which again, it's kind of this paradoxical relationship, right? Because you need those people to exist to know that there's a line. So we can't really get there without having been there, you know what I mean? Is this anything? Does that make sense? You can't really, you know, get to a fucked up destination without first getting to the destination at first, in the first hand, and realizing, oh, this is a fucked up place, we shouldn't come here. You have to be shitty places to realize you shouldn't be there. Isn't that kind of fucked? Why is the human experience slash all of existence like this, man? Why do we have to see something shitty to be like, oh, this is shitty? You know, I guess it's growing up, so, and then like with more experience you can infer how shitty a situation might be. Bloodwing, you might be killing people without me seeing, which means I'm gonna lose out on some brewskis. There's one right there, so let me chesticle it up. Ooh. Damn, some of these weapons look so cool, but they're just absolute trash. That's, man, that really it's not an eye opener because it's a little bit obvious, but it's something that once you discover, you know, you know how easy things are to explain, right? At least to people who have a modicum of critical thinking. You can go around not knowing like how anything works, but then, you know, it will be relatively simple to be like, oh yeah, heavy gases have their own gravitational pull. That's not right. Hold. Get me out of here. Heavy gases sink, right? And so, like, whenever someone explains it to you and then shows you a cool little aluminium boat floating in a sink of nothingness, that's whenever you get a little bit like, interesting. I didn't know, but in truth you did. You know, if you ever just, okay, and this isn't for the faint of heart, if you have the ability like I do to ignore this every time you see a movie, piece of media, or anything containing a story with a protagonist, look up the hero's journey.
What you want?
And if you give it enough time, which is unfortunate for some people, you can literally devolve every single piece of media to fit into that. Pretty much, right? It's a guideline that it was followed greatly. And some people might say, you know, whenever it falls into cliche, some things stop being as fun. But there's a reason why there's a pattern, right? And why there's a little bit of risk in trying out new things is that, you know, the pattern is there because it sells, right? It's essentially, you know, money printing machine. Is there somewhere I can be that? Ooh! Sorry. I've been here before in my memory bank. If you look up Hero's Journey, and again, there's examples of this everywhere, right? If you look up how DNA works or some shit like that, if you look up why gigantism was such a huge thing in the prehistoric age, you can see why things are the way they are. But it's something that's always dormant in your knowledge box, I think. You know, you're always like, I wonder how that works. And whenever it's explained to you, it's like, oh, I knew this. This simply put it into perspective. It simply used the right words to be like, oh, I get it. You know what I'm talking about? And I guess that's learning in a way. But at the same time, it's shedding light on something that's fairly obvious. Which is like, you know, I'm not talking about like, you know, pick up a rocket scientist book and see how like you can't put shit in a fucking rocket launcher or a rocket, not a rocket launcher. That's a little bit different. But you can't put shit on a rocket because the fuel weighs so damn much that you know, an apple costs, what was it, Steve Carell? $20,000 to send up to somebody to remind them a little bit of Earth. That was a nice little scene. You guys ever watch Space Force? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Many people are saying it's one of the best shows that has ever existed. Would probably make it like top 100 if I had to guess. It's still a respectable list in a sea of detritus, you know. Got a little bit of a maniacs left to you. How are we doing in the levels? We're almost caught up to our actual level range, which honestly is a little scary for a guy like me, because it means we're gonna stop mowing down everybody and actually run into a little bit of challenge. And I'm not a fan of that. I want to just keep, you know, life is easy. Life is there's no problem. But as soon as this a little bit of Hellfire. We've had Hellfire before. I'm glancing at my list. Yeah, we've had Hellfire before. It's nothing new to us. But can I just say, is it difficulty? Is it the fact that we are real video gamers, or are we getting? Why do I feel legendaries all of a sudden? Perhaps it might be the mod, the Essentials mod. It like might. I think it has redone a few of the. It has redone a few of the drop changes for stuff, where it has like, you know, properly spread them out or some shit. I don't know how it works. Okay, I looked at the description to know how to install it, and then I looked at all of the things that it changes, but then I promptly forgot it like 5 minutes later. Oh, sorry. Was that instant? Getting up? Fuel? That's right. Oh man, we're doing some stuff. Yeah, go out there, Bloodwing. Do your thing. You need to get out of the turret. Need to get out of the turret? Oh, right. You are just a turret. You're like a useless piece of shit or something. Oh, hello, Mr. Chest. Was this here last time I ran this?
You found another piece of the key without my help.
Yeah, we're all capable of being a little bit autonomous, Angel. If you left your father's basement and saw the world for yourself, you'd know that, and maybe you wouldn't be so surprised at the abilities of real human beings. But your ass has to be a little bit spoiled, you know. Like what? Your only rule is that you can't swear, and that maybe like, you know, oh, the mansion that my father gave to me isn't big enough. Like, you got a whole, like, you have a force field around you, Angel. Like, you got it pretty good, alright? Nothing can harm you. At least physically. Now, psychologically, well... Maybe we don't talk about the psychology part of it, because, Claptrap, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was yapping the first time you said something. Thanks for telling me about Helena Pierce, but whatever you said beforehand, that's why calling is a thing of the past, man. We simply don't have the hard drive space to deal with some to deal with calls anymore, to deal with like dialogue between other human beings. Like, we want things written down so we can remember it. Okay, alright. If it pleases you, then we'll go over to fucking New Haven, get Helena Pierce, and then you can, you know, maybe fucking stick to your lane, you little yellow trash box. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff over here. I'm thinking I'm gonna... Let's not get ahead of yourselves. I think that... Claptrap? Claptrap. Stay in your fucking lane, buddy. Don't talk to me. If I'm right next to her, if you talk to me one more time,
I hope you're avoiding the negative element around here.
I swear I'll skip you in another video game, okay? But don't be testing me, bitch.
That's all for the time being.
Right, all the Janus down bullshit. Whoops. Oh, what was I saying? It's fine, nothing really matters anyway. If you really think about it, me not finishing like 50% of the points that I start. Now, is it perhaps a bummer for those of you that get really invested into like a bullshit opinion that a random guy on the internet has? Which, by the way, I'm flattered. This is not like a thing on making you feel bad about your parasocialness. It's more just a fact of life, right? If you are interested. Then, you know, I apologize. I apologize for not carrying on. I'd like to immediately 180 and say that, again, we reiterate on this point many times, but it's important to hear sometimes. You matter. Your opinion matters. You as a human being is probably pretty cool. I don't want to say definitely because there are some fucked up people out there. And I don't know what kind of demographic I attract yet. And so we might need to be, you know, working on that a little bit. Did I sell an Iridian weapon? I might have. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. And so we are chilling again. We're almost at max level. I'm going to carry on selling some stuff. Am I? Nah. I was gonna start selling false promises again, but that's all they are, right? It's just, you know, little lies that we tell ourselves that we're gonna do something. The biggest scam of all time, I think, is the 1st of January. I don't think that place is, have I? Hold. There's nowhere for me to go. Okay. Is this gonna be... Maybe I need to talk to him so that he thinks he has a delusion of choice to let me through.
I'm gonna kill you!
But yeah, January 1st, kind of fucked up, huh? Who started that shit? Burn that guy at the stake? Have we already done that? New Year's resolutions? Look, that's like a very human thing, right? We like to see patterns in things, and whenever, you know, a big new thing starts, such as a calendar made by people 2,000 years ago, we're like, oh, Bog, this year, new me, new year, new me. Oh, I'm gonna do so many things. And I'm sure it's changed a lot of people's lives, don't get me wrong. But, like, for 80% of us out there, it doesn't really mean a whole lot, does it? I've given up on being deluded by such, you know, lies, by such, hello? This is the middle of nowhere. This, I cannot remember. Hold on, but there's a little thing called being smart. So we find the other east station that isn't...
You killed the ugly one.
Is this anything? No, I don't have it. Okay. I mean, we can get there anyways, right? So it's not a big deal.
So I stole her robotic arm until she'd give it to you.
Like, you know, you know the stats, right? Is this new to anybody? The fact that, you know, gym subscriptions go up by 1,000,000%. That's what I was saying. Like, it's kind of an obvious thing. Like, you know that this shit happens, but it's not until maybe someone points it out that you're like, oh yeah, of course that happens. But gym memberships go up like way high, and then look, okay, I can't say a lot, but I still I can. There are things you can say that still hold a little bit of truth, even if they aren't the best. I've definitely been one of those people. You know, there's no shame. There's no. I'm criticizing the movement. I'm not criticizing you as a person for choosing to be part of it. Hold on. I don't want to be with you, quite frankly. Give me Janus down. Secret rendezvous. I've been a gym membership guy. Okay, like there's no shame in that. Now, did I think was I bleeding money for like? I want to say a total period of perhaps a year over my lifetime. No, I think that's too much. Maybe 6 months, a little bit closer, of paying for gym membership that I just was not going to. And that has to be, like, the people who actually... Ooh, I was gonna jump, but I lost confidence. The people who actually pay for the gym and go to the gym must be, like, the bane of any gym owner's wallet, right? Because I imagine if you pay for a membership and you're going to the gym, you're immediately, like, wasting their money, right? Because you're using machines, you're adding wear and tear, and so, like, you know, it's something that they're gonna have to, you know, keep paying cleaners to come in and some personal trainers perhaps to come into the gym, you know what I'm saying? And so people who actually pay for stuff and then do the things that they're paying for are possibly a detriment to any business. And they kind of rely on the people that they kind of forget about it. And not necessarily have the disposable income, because I sure didn't. But, you know, you kind of feel it's then a psychological battle, right? Of like, oh, but if I cancel the membership, I know for a fact I'm not coming in. So if I'm paying the money, then at least I'm feeling bad about it. And that'll get me to go to the gym. No, it's... Stop playing like 4D chess and checkers with yourself simultaneously. Just fucking... Look, just let it go, man. Just... be true to yourself. You know, exercise is a huge mental barrier that you have to cross before you can physically start doing it anyways. And so, you know, look, I'm not trying to yuck anybody's yum. If it feels good, if that's what you think you need, then go for it. I'm not trying to be a preacher, okay? I'm just saying, I'm just, you know, sharing my experience out with the world. I think that's kind of what we're all looking for at the end of the day, and you know, my recommendation would be just let it go and come back to it at a later time. You can always resub. Now, if you live in an area where the gym membership first month is like 10 times more than simply having the Netflix subscription come out every month, then maybe, you know, to each their own. I thankfully, the gym that I went to did not have that problem. Am I gonna die? Hold. We bring the master on these? Oh, God. I'm dying. We're equi-leveled, right? Equidistant in level. The level gap is no longer 70% to 30%. It is now, like, quite equal. I can see why people are not fan. Hold. It's a joke, guys. I love, you know, women out there. You guys are great. You guys are doing great. Keep it up. Meat grinder. Yeah, these guys are a little scary. I can't go around just running anymore and pressing W. I actually have to fight back somewhat. Is there a fucking... Oh, this is a chest. I'll ask if there's any Gatling guns, but I think it's just people shooting at me and me ignoring them. And the amount gets so in the thousands that they actually feel like Spider-Man. Hold. Give me a second. Go around the corner. I stand next to this very chill. Okay. Stop. Bloodwing, help me. Oh, shit. Plan did not go as well as I was hoping. I need to fucking sprint through again. Thank you so much, Bloodwing. Keep it up. Oh, get died. All right, hold on. We're in panic mode, and in panic mode, we're focusing on our screen. Okay, bandit, ravager, bye. Run. You know what I'm talking about, right? With the whole gym membership stuff, and to a greater extent, the whole bullshit around New Year's. New Year's is a plague, man. It's and look, holidays are great. I think we should keep like all the days off and possibly even garner more. But their meaning should just be devolved. We should have no cultural uniqueness whatsoever. Everybody in the world should just be off at the same time, so that there's nobody else out there to man the shops. Also, isn't it kind of fucked up that people in retail, not me included, because I had the privilege to avoid that work environment. They gotta keep working on like cool holidays, and like 1 year, like you have to wait a whole year until like you might be off again, where you like, you know, the lottery is drawn and the manager's pet still gets the day off while you have to work again, and the pay is it worth it? I can imagine it is, right? It's in a perfect world, I would imagine it would be 2x, but it's probably like 1.15x your pay. And so it's still just like sad. Oh, I see a teleportation location. Goodbye. Oh, am I in the right quest? Hold. Yeah. Marcus is talking to me, so no, this is the missing persons quest. I don't want to be here. I've wasted my time. I am perfectly where I need to be at all times. It's really hard being a god gamer because you just surprise yourself constantly and you can't keep up with your accolades. It's kind of crazy. Hey, what's up, guy? I don't want to go out dumpster diving, but thanks. We're in level 46 territory. We're about to get our ass whooped, I think, by the level gods. Also, isn't it crazy how leveling kind of exists in real life? You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, martial arts is an obvious one, right? Like, if someone is really good at it and you're really shit, like, there's still like a level 1 goon versus level 99 mafia boss system going on. Hello? A little something something? Come on, isn't that a little too gratuitous? Talk me about a little something something when I see a little person? Yeah. We all have like our agendas to push. I just wish I want to stay out. Okay, anybody else out there? I know we've been talking about maxing a lot of stuff, you know, fun maxing, you know, 90s maxing, you know, goon maxing and the likes. But anybody out there like drama minning? Is minning a word? Is that something that is used, or do you just find always the antonym?
Hi man, what you want?
And add maxing to it, like, you know, free of drama maxing, I guess. That doesn't roll off the tongue. I like my drama minning, so I'm gonna stay with that parlance. Anybody else out there drama minning? I've been doing it since like 2020, and my life is like 100 times better. Cause, oh man, who? And okay, look, I'm a little bit autistic, if you haven't been able to tell, and so whenever people tell me like, oh, so much drama, and again, I'm inclined, there's like a lot of layers to this, okay? So we're peeling it back like an onion and we're crying every step of the way. Anybody else feel like the people who are always like, oh man, I hate drama, I don't want to be in drama, oh, I'm always in so much drama? They're the ones that actually either cause or seek the drama, and it's just kind of like a pick-me attitude of like, oh, drama just always happens around me, oh, and then they fall backwards with their hand on their forehead. And then like a cool guy catches them or something like that. That has been a little bit of my experience with drama queens and kings, by the way. I know we use that term sort of gender neutrally, but you know, or drama royalty, right? I think that would be like a pretty good middle ground. It's just exhausting, man. How can you keep up with like all of the bullshit happening with everybody else's social circles? I mean, I've been out of the drama game, or at least trying to stay out of it, right? Like some people still from time to time bring it in, but I've been successfully just like, oh, I don't want to be a part of this, or I don't want to like listen to this, and so I just remove myself from the situation. Which again is a perk that maybe only neurodivergent / autistic people know, where you just kind of walk away if something doesn't please you. And is it seen as rude? Yeah, but I also think it's rude of you to bring that shit into my life. So welcome to the real world, motherfucker. I have the right to leave. No shirt, no surface. You know what I'm saying? So you need to like leave me the fuck alone. And while I'm drama minning, you could go drama max. Like, there's a lot of people who love drama. We're all in it for the tea. You know, have you ever watched Judge Vonda or Rhonda? Like she loves that shit. She's always sipping on it. She's always like, "Ooh, tell me more about how you mistreat your child." Ooh. That's not quite true. They mistreat each other as usually people.
The next time you see
Shut up. Did we walk by that station?
Wherever she's
Those
getting
Commons
supplies,
East.
I know I can make her a better deal.
Here we go. Oh, it was even like highlighted. But you know what I'm talking about? Like look, man, I am just not it anymore. And life has been so good. Always staying out of any situation. Like, you know, strife is needed to build up a little bit of callous so you can handle like real shit later. So like, you know, talking to your friend about like how you didn't really call him a fucker behind his back, that builds a little bit of thank you, Bloodwing. That builds a little bit of you know, you can then handle some much worse shit in your real life after that. Because I mean, hopefully, right? Hopefully you've built the right strategy to deal with that situation in the first place. And so now, whenever you encounter this strife in other forms, you're a little bit better off. In a way, like it's not, you know, better off in the sense that you've been worse off before. So like, I guess you've returned to your net neutral. But fuck drama, man. Drama is, and I know I'm like going on a lot about something that I apparently avoid the shit out of. But it's just the truth, right? It's just the, Okay. We like to be rude. Oh! Rocket turrets! Great! Wow! Wow! I fucking love these guys! They're turrets of rockets! I'm gonna die. I just gotta come to terms with that. Thank you so much, Bloodwing. Do it again. Thank you. Go in between those two. Oh, beautiful. Go in between those two. Oh. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The roaster? Have we had the roaster before? I believe we have. Like, I'm pretty sure it's marked off the list. Because it's a main quest thing. Yeah. Of course we have. Of course we have.
Wonderful. Now, do your
Not a
best
problem.
to prepare yourself for what's ahead. I'll contact you again soon.
Yeah, drama minning is kind of the way to go, folks. If you have the mental fortitude to look away when your friends need you the most, no, hold on, that is definitely not it. Okay, don't take that one. You can do a little bit of haha to, but not actually take on under your wing. That is not drama. That is simply like life, right? Hopefully, if this is like the 10th time you're helping your friend with something that they've gotten themselves into, then maybe it's time to get a little bit real and tell them, look, fucker, stop wasting my time. Because that's a point of, I don't know if I want to say contention, but definitely something that us as, you know, social animals have to deal with from time to time, is that one dumb friend / person you care about, but they keep getting themselves into the same situation where they keep getting hurt somehow. And at some point, I mean, again, I'm quite blunt, right? I'm not, look, I'm not the best guy in terms of, you know, emotionally handling situations. I take things literally. I take things, you know, very at a face value. I recognize the nuances, especially later whenever I'm, like, looking over the interaction while I try to sleep. And all the time,
Prepare yourself.
it's,
Your next
okay, hold
challenge
on.
awaits.
Shut up.
Might
First of
seem
all, Angel.
insurmountable,
Okay,
but you
I'm
can
gonna
do
get up.
this.
I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna put my
You
earbuds
will
down.
prevail.
You mean nothing to me? All you do to me is just bring me pain and bring me, like, bad things to do?
Oh, Crazy Earl has more jobs he'd like that chump.
You know what I'm talking about? Challenge overcome. On there. Oh, in the trash coast? I can't remember this. Oh, it's the Rack Hive, of course. But yeah, it's...
You must prepare
It's a
yourself.
complicated situation, right? And no situation is the same, so I'm not saying that, like, there is no cure-all, get it twisted, like, none of your problems will ever get fixed.
Much depends on your actions
No matter what, like, you know, self-help book you buy and how much it costs, things will always be shitty. There's no escape, but you can minimize it. The way I do it, it goes in phases, right? And again, there is some, like, you know, heavier conversation to be had about this topic. Maybe I'll go into detail about it, maybe not. Whenever you are talking to a friend and they've, you know, been repeat offenders in a specific setting, for me, it starts to wear me down, right? And, you know, usually that friend is the one that needs the most help, and so you feel bad whenever you start to maybe cut them off or not invite them to as many things, especially whenever it seems that it's very genuine, the problems that they have. But whenever it's problems that they clearly get themselves into, like, you know, a bad relationship or making the same dumb decision about interacting with their family members or something like that and expecting something different this time. And look, I know that's part of, like, human nature where we hope. We try to scrape the bottom of Pandora's box for any ounce of liquid life left. But there's also a limit to what you as another human being can take, right? Like, you already have your load, potentially. Like, a lot of, I guess, the proverbial luggage in the boot of your personal vehicle, right? Let's say your heart is your motor that keeps things going, and your cerebrum is your fuel tank. Sorry. I'm just trying to get you guys, because you guys are level appropriate, and you know, I wouldn't mind a level 50 matcher. But I personally, and again, right, take this with a pinch of salt. This is the last fucking disclaimer I'm gonna give you, and if you can't tell nuance by this point, there's no helping you. What I do usually is, you know, the first time around, I'm there for them. Maybe the fifth time around, I'm there for them, depending on how far it's been between, you know, psychiatric sessions with one another. But whenever I feel that it's something that starts to wear me down, it's not something that I can just happily do anymore, right? Then it starts to feel a little, you know what I mean? Like, there was this friend of mine that I used to talk to, and we kind of reconnected a little bit and played some games together. But then every time we would talk, there would be like this, not heavy topic, but heavy for me, because I had gone through something similar, and I was just trying to get a little bit of distance to it, not so much, you know, be constantly exposed to it anymore, I guess, necessarily. And so it's like, I didn't handle it well. I didn't tell them, like, stop talking to me about that stuff. I kind of just stopped hanging out with them, which is not the thing to do. I felt bad about it for a long time, and I still do in many ways. But there's only so much you can, like, you know, hold yourself feeling bad about something for, you know? Like, you don't need to worry about it a whole lot. I hope sorry, I'm gonna just... I hope the audio quality is okay. I should really take a listen. I activated noise suppression. I don't know why. My mic doesn't usually pick up on a lot of bullshit, but I'm hoping there's some quality to it. If any viewers are out there, let me know what my voice sounds like. Anyways, going back to the very serious topic of... Will this hurt me? It won't. Alright, I did wonder this last time I started this fight, if I could just stay up here and suffer no consequences, and it looks like I'm right. My boy out there, then just carry on to this guy. What happens if you're blind on all eyes? You're just blind, huh? So do I want to just hit you in your gushing pussy? Sorry, I hate. Okay. Slight side note from the real topic of social anguish of life. Anybody hated that fucking portion of gaming lingo where everybody was saying like some variety of pussy for any type of hole or orifice in any particular part of the body? You know, I remember one of them was it was whenever Jailer was out in Minecraft. That's whenever that trend was going on, and I had a friend of mine who is still proud of his Ussy usage to this day. He would call him the jailer's chussy, you know, the chest, you know what? And it upset me greatly every time. And don't get me wrong, it's a funny kind of upset, but it hurt my soul to hear it every time. Oh man. Sorry, so about how you treat your friends and how you should definitely do it how I do it, because my way is the right way, and the highway. It's, the way I do it now is, you know, there's a chance, there's a bit of a couple of strikes, and then I talk to them, I tell them sincerely, like, look man, like this shit, first of all, it's not fun to listen to, and I understand it's probably not fun for you to live through either, so don't get me wrong, I don't think you're telling me this just because you want to, you know, feel good about yourself. I know that you're just trying to share, but my load is already like kind of hefty, you know. I already got a little bit of dirt. I spent many years down in the quarry just digging shit up, and so my truck's full. I can only empty it like once a blue moon. You're just gonna fly away, right? There's no killing you. You're like Mothrak or something. You know, my own limit has been reached for my bullshit, and so listening to your bullshit, and again, you put it in slightly nicer words depending on how annoying they are. But personally, my truck can't handle this stuff, okay? So, look, I appreciate you wanting to talk to me about it, but, you know, I can feel that it's starting to upset me, and that I'm not, you know, I don't feel like, I feel like I'm just a dump right now. I feel like there's just a lot of digging of dirt and putting it onto my truck where, you know, maybe I'm just not the guy. I'm just not the guy. I'm sorry. And you know, if we could just avoid this topic or this line of questioning, I would appreciate it. If they ignore that or if they get upset at you, look, that's just, it's a risk you have to take, right? Depends how good of a friends you are with that person. If they ignore that and if they, you know, it passes from, you know, a little bit of venting to just being obnoxious or annoying, I have this thing in my brain where I slowly stop giving a shit about people. It's not necessarily like very healthy in terms of maintaining relationships, but it's healthy in terms of me maintaining my sanity, okay? I recognize that maybe those people either don't respect me as much as I do them, or you know, there's some level of dissonance there between what the relationship should be, and any friendship and any kind of interactions you have with another person for a long enough time, it becomes a relationship, okay? Like friendships, they're ships, right? Relationships, in relation to somebody. You can look up the etymology. You can break it down into different you know, suffixes and root words. Yeah, I have a limit of my own, and I would appreciate if we could stop. If they don't, and if they